How's it going, bros? Welcome to my channel. My name is RG Pressure, and I'm here with you today to share my second commentary video. This is not a live commentary, this is a post commentary, and I think this game went really well, so I'd like to just cover it and try to explain my thought processes and everything I've been doing in this match. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's get right to it. As you can see, I'm going to be fighting a Katarina mid, an Evelynn jungle, Jax top, Alistar support, and an Ashe ADC. I got a Rek'Sai, Jinx, Garen, and Leona. I'm going to start Longsword 3 because I'm a big fan of building Hex Drinker, Brutalizer, or Cutlass as soon as possible.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
One of the things that are going to keep happening in this lane are that I'm going to manipulate the fact that Cat needs to be in my combo range in order to use her Q. And what I mean by combo range is that I can use my shadow pretty much every time that she wants to poke me, and I can respond with more harass. 9 times out of 10, it's going to work because she has to be in your range. And if she doesn't want to be in your range to do it, she'll have to bounce it off of a minion and make it hit you, which is a lot harder. So there's an edge for that, just right there. You have a premature advantage based off of that. We end up winning this game. Carry pretty damn hard. Normal start, nothing too fancy. Jax is going to help Evelynn leash. Leona's coming back into the game right now. Minions have spawned. I put a preemptive point in my Q. I shouldn't do that. You should probably wait until the lane actually starts so that you don't end up taking Shuriken when you might need Shadow in case you get ganked. So there's that. And here we go with the start of the lane. Cat's playing really passively, only moving forward when her Q is off cooldown. And I know that I could just push this in very, very quickly. So Cat goes for a little trade and it bites her. And she's going to miss a lot of these minions too. Wave clearing is not Katarina's thing. I'm going to step back, let the lane push. Let it sit there. I get that early level 2, but I can't do much with it. And there goes a short combo. Trying to grab as much CS as possible. Okay, so Cat used her Q and W there. I know that I'm open for harass now. And there goes a little bit I can get until level 3. She hits 3 first. There goes my 3. I get a Shuriken in, she pops a potion. She gets on top of me, and that was a bad mistake. And unfortunately, I goof it. I go too aggressive. I went too aggressive. I could have just waited there, but I really thought that I would only take 1 turret shot and be able to get back out quickly. But I got minion blocked in the process, so I ended up taking 2, and that was what cost me the first blood. So she's ahead in summoners because I messed up pretty tragically. So I'm going to buy a null magic and another longsword. And I intend on building a Hex Drinker very quickly. Her CS is very, very terrible right now. I could be doing better myself, but a lot of what I'm doing is designed more towards denying her farm rather than keeping my own farm up. So my CS is something I could be working on. I'm really, really easily distracted. And I have a really late ping. Katarina could have killed Garen right there. And that would have been my fault because I didn't ping. So you gotta keep up your pings. But at least I know Katarina is on the top side, so I'm gonna ward over there. And keep pushing this in. And now that she's sitting in front of her turret trying to farm, I can easily harass her with a WQE combo. Missed the Shuriken there. Not a good use of resources. But I do get 2 E's off of her. And she wastes her Shumpo. So I try to go in a little bit. But I know that I don't have my shadows, so harass isn't so easy. And now we're just waiting for the lane to come back together. Just keep CSing. I want to keep up as much pressure as possible, especially considering the fact that Evelyn doesn't have CC, and I don't have to worry about this kind of movement that I'm making. There goes a quick QWE combo. I mean, EQ. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't have to worry about ganks so much because I have my shadow. Evelyn doesn't have CC, Katarina doesn't have CC, and it's very hard to lock me down. So I'm a lot safer because of that. So I can play this aggressively. There goes another WQE combo. I ping missing whenever I don't see my laner. If I can't see my laner, I gotta ping. As long as I can remember. Your first objective in making sure that something like a cat doesn't get out of control is to ping every moment you don't see her. And here I can kind of smell a gank. So like I said, I'm gonna die here. Evelyn's gonna tank too many turret shots. Katarina's gonna try to clean it up, and Rek'Sai's gonna get a double kill here. Now, quick pause. I could have played that so much better. It's gonna sound corny, but it actually is a little because of the lag. If you remember, the 25th of August was the day that they changed the servers and started going in the process of moving it. So what's been happening in this game is sometimes I'll be issuing a move command to go in a particular place, and I'll be standing still for about 1.5 seconds, but my ping won't go up, my MS won't get any worse or better, and it'll stay consistent. So I think that's because of the server movement. I could have saved myself, but that thing happened. So there's that. Like I said, not a good excuse, but it is an excuse. So Leona's going to kill the Alistar off. Jinx is going to zap before disengaging. So bot lane's ahead in CS, which is good, but they have a lot of pressure on them right now. So there goes the early Hex Drinker for me, and next I'm building a Brutalizer. I picked up a few boots and 2 longswords, got some potions. I'm still leading her vastly in gold due to the fact that I have much more CS than she does, which is always good. Throw out the Shuriken for some harass. She Qs back. She Ws. I'm just pushing this in. Now she has to deal with a lot of minions, and she has to risk eating combos just like that every time she wants to go up for farm. So there's another good Shuriken. She's taken a lot of harass, but like I said, she can't really do anything about it because she has to Shumpo away from it or try to juke it, and both of which are either hard or very risky. There I waste a combo, thinking she would try to move backwards or sidestep me. but she continues in the same direction, and I end up wasting the combo. So there we go, I got the level 8. And I see my team doing dragon. I'm going to head over there, help them out a little bit. I'm going to ward this so there's no entry. And here we catch out Alistar. And we just donate a kill to Jinx. She's having a bit of a stalemate, so it's good to have her ahead in gold. Even further ahead. And here comes a gank by the Jax. The Katarina comes. I flash out. Hexdrinker blocks the damage from her ultimate. I BM because that's what I do best. Just kidding. But I know that Cat thinks she has the upper hands. And remember, she has to be in front of me. So now I ult, I ignite. I use my E to finish her off and get the proc on the Shuriken that kills her. I recall. I see Jax coming. I try to maintain as much distance as possible. I pop a potion, my W's back up, and I kite him back to the turret. I don't keep going backwards. I don't keep going backwards over here to this part, because the risk that you run is that he can escape. You know that you're going to die in the next auto attack that Jax gives you. So he can either escape or he can go 1-for-1. Now, I went to this part of my turret, and he has no escape route now, because the minion wave is right here, behind the turret at the time that it was happening, and he can't escape. He has no outs, he has no flash. And that's going to result in a dead Jax and a 2-for-0 for me. So now I'm sitting on 1.6k. It's pretty nice. There's some action going on in bot lane. Top the heal. Alistar ults. Leona ults. Jinx is cutting backwards. Leona's getting slowed. Jinx pops the heal. Jinx pops flash. Leona. Zenith Blade. Zap. Jinx ult seals the deal on the Alistar, but the Ashe W ends up killing the Jinx. Now Ashe is just getting some final harass in. Leona has the flash, or thinks that she has the flash. She was probably safe. She didn't really need to flash. And here comes a fight with the Evelynn. The Evelynn ends up getting the kill on the Rex side. And I start roaming, while Katarina has to pick up this wave. I think about roaming, actually. I don't decide to. But yeah, a lot of action. A lot of action. And here I back off a little bit. I have no idea where the Jax is at. Where's that? Sorry about that. I don't know where the Jax is at right now. I land a quick combo on her again. And it's starting to really hurt, especially with that double kill that I picked up because of the gank from the Jax. Right now I have a Hexdrinker, a Brutalizer, and a Pickaxe. And I'm thinking about going Hydra here to punish her lack of wave clear very hard. She hits a combo. I ult. I go back to my shadow. Alright, I'm sorry. That was a really shitty analysis. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go back, and we're going to go through this in slow-mo so that I can explain it. It's too quick for me to go at normal speed. So we're going to take it down to 0.25. Okay. So I see this coming. I see that I have an easy harass window, and when I land my combo, I'm going to be able to ult her. So there's the shadow. My first button after the shadow is going to be the Shuriken, because it's the harder skill shot to land. And then it's going to be Q, E, W to go back to this shadow that I spawned. Cat's gonna Shumpo to a minion, and I'm gonna ult her immediately. So there's the ult. Cat's gonna flash, but I still have my W shadow alive. And what that shadow is gonna do is get the killing blow with my E. She ignites me at full health, which I don't understand, but there goes the max range E from my W shadow. And that's what puts her over the edge to the point that the mark pops and kills her. So there we go. And now I'm pretty sure that the jungler's nowhere near me because of the fact that Rek'Sai is at the blue side, and she might be trying to respond to pressure by the Garen in the top lane. So I know that this turret's free for taking. And in all likelihood, I could still probably kill the Evelynn without my ult. So I'm going to come here, I see the Rek'Sai fighting the Evelynn. Rek'Sai gets the Evelynn, Jax kills Rek'Sai, and Garen, knowing that I'm here probably, is going to Q him. A flash Q, an ult. I'm going to W Shuriken, and that's going to pick up the Jax. It's looking really solid for me. I'm 5-2, 104 farm, 2 assists, and I have a lot of core pieces for big items. So I'm in a solid spot. So I'm going to clean up this wave with my red buff, and I'm going to recall. Currently I'm sitting on 2k, which is a scary amount of gold for Zed. So I finish up my Ghost Blade, and I pick up CDR boots. You don't always need Ninja Tabby or Merc Treads. You don't. If you are fed, and if you're ahead, and if you know that you are mechanically stronger than mechanically dependent champions, for example, this Katarina doesn't have the best mechanics. She's not a real damage threat because I know how to outplay her. What's going to help me get even more ahead is having shorter cooldowns on my hard-hitting abilities. I have a lot of damage right now. I'm very far ahead, so maximizing my utility is going to bring more damage to the table overall, which is very helpful. I'm not in need of Mercurial Treads or a Ninja Tabby right now. So I'm in a solid spot. Jinx is in an okay spot as well, 3-1. Garen's 2-1, Rek'Sai 3-2, and everyone is positive on the team. Arguably minus the Leona, but fuck the Pokies, you feel me? You should know me, bro. Alright. So there we go with some more wave clear. I push this out. Just keep abusing the fact that Cat has terrible wave clear. And I go back early right here because I have 250 gold, and I'm going to use that to buy myself a trinket. Vision, boys. Vision wins games. So I pick up the double ward. That's my favorite one. I don't really like the Oracle because I don't really know where people ward. I don't get to see it that often. So I'm going to miss my oracles whenever I put it down most of the time. And this is just a better option. I see that there's something going on bot, but I'm confident in my team. So I'm going to push this a little bit, and then I'm going to head my way down there. Now I'm looking, and I know that Katarina is so low right now. And I have my flash, I have my ult, I can make a play. I can make a big play right now. So here I come. I'm also going to put this in slow-mo so that I can explain it quickly enough. Alright, so my first thing, I'm going to W. I'm going to flash the cat, I'm going to ult her, and I'm going to E. Keep in mind Ashe is next to my ult shadow, So I'm going to go back to my ult Shadow after the Alistar stun. I'm going to Shuriken. I get exhausted, but that's alright. I'm fed. Fuck it. 420 Blaze it. Jinx brings her to the point that my E kills her. So Jinx sets up that kill for me. I pop Ghostblade, even though I should have popped it during the fight, but whatever. Here comes the Evelynn with the 3-man ult. She thinks it's enough. But Leona gets the Zenith Blade, I W out, I land 2 Shurikens, and Jinx finishes up that kill as well. So we're getting kills all across the board. And that was a successful dive. Well played by my team and me. I'm going to clear out this green ward, and we're going to do this dragon. We're going to juggle around the aggro so that no one's taking more damage than they need to. I'm going to put down my wards. Recall with my 900 golds. I don't think I'm building a Hydra. I actually finished the mod. Yeah, this was strange. I don't remember why I thought that I shouldn't finish the mod, but I guess that I just wanted more AD and the unique passive that grants attack damage for every % of missing health. I don't know. I didn't have a good reason for doing this, I'll be honest. So of course I'm fully aware that I can one-shot Evelynn, and I do. So yeah, I'm out of my mind right now. I'm very fed. I can't really be 1v1'd by anything. I probably can't be 2v1 either. Alistar gets so cheeky, it bothered me. He pops ult, I W back to get around him. I run to my Rek'Sai, and Alistar, he keeps chasing me. Rek'Sai catches him in a knockup. I W QE, I auto, and I get the killing blow on him. So, thanks for feeding me, bro. At this point, I'm going to recall 1.1k. And I am going to pick up a Last Whisper. I'm going to start building for a Last Whisper. I don't have enough for the pickaxe. And I don't want to wait the 50 gold to buy the pickaxe. So I just go for the longsword.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Bot lane's gonna take the the tier 2 turret. Or am I wrong? Is that the tier 3? I might be wrong. I think that's the tier 3 actually. They're gonna take that turret anyways. Jinx is gonna fire an ult. It's gonna miss. And I'm gonna push this in. Their entire team is so defenseless against this siege. So I'm gonna let this push. I see Leona trying to get out of a 1v1 with the Alistar. Evelyn's gonna ping to back off, rightfully so. But Alistar's not gonna make it in time. QWE, auto attack, Ghostblade, and I'm gonna give that kill to Leona just because I don't care at this point. I'm fed as shit. I'm gonna push this out and I'm gonna recall. And that's 1.5k. And that'll probably be enough for the Last Whisper, I believe. Oh. Okay. I did that. Right. I buy a Sword of the Occult. Yeah. Okay. I'm fed as fuck. It's justified. And then, with this longsword, I'm going to buy another pickaxe. And that will be the Last Whisper. Finally. But this game is nearing the end. There's about 3 minutes exactly left. It'll end before I finish the last whisper, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, our laners got too out of hand. Without much jungle intervention,
Blue team's turret
mind you.
has been destroyed.
So I see him. I see this double kill. Alistar ults. Garen gets the kill on the Jax. I get exhausted. I ignite the Alistar. I really wanted this. But Garen gets his Q off cooldown and he seals the deal. He gets the double kill. And that's fine. It still stacks for the occult. Still people off the map. No problem. So I'm going to W over the barrier. I'm going to flash ult Cat. She's going to Zonya. And that's a dead Cat. She tries to ward hop. She doesn't have the time. I know that bitch is there. I just can't see her. And that makes me mad. Alright. Yeah, this one's almost done. Alright, so we push up to the Nexus turrets. I try to get a little aggro from the both DPS. Katarina uses her ult, Alistar uses his E. There goes the ult from Leona. I ult the Jax, I kill the Jax, I get pushed almost into the shop. I R back to my shadow. Katarina's chasing me. She has no ult. I E her. And the turrets fall. So I'm gonna recall, but this is the end of it.
Red team has slain the dragon. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And we're gonna group together for one last siege and then end it. Rek'Sai's pushing bot, I'm heading back mid. Garen's going top, I don't know why. And they surrender. Alright, so that's the ranked commentary that I did. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was worth your time. I hope that you come back for more. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you have tips, suggestions, comments, concerns, ideas, or just in general words to say, I'm open to all of that. Again, thank you. I hope you have a good one. Peace.